Alrighty, this is going to be integrals, and this was problem number 16 from the homework. And it was just integrate from 0 to 2 y squared times the 1 plus y cubed, the square root of that, dy. Alright, so you can tell we're going to need a u substitution. So, go ahead and say u. Sometimes just, really, sometimes it'll work out, sometimes it won't, but just go for what looks the most complicated, and, that's a pretty good rule of thumb. But, so let u be 1 plus y cubed, du dy is going to be 3y squared, and so du is going to be 3y squared dy, and so dy is going to be equal to du of 1 over 3y squared. Okay, so now go through and make your substitutions. So we're going to have the integral, and go ahead and leave that blank for now, times the square root of u, and our dy was 1 over 3 y squared times du, and our y squareds will cancel, so we can pull out 1/3, which is going to be a constant, times the integral, and you can go ahead and figure out what the new interval for the integral is going to be. I still get tongue-tied trying to say that fast. But so we had 0 to 2, so for the top, we're going to have substituted in for u, or put it in for u. So we're going to have 1 plus 2 cubed, which is going to be 9, because 2 cubed is 8 plus 1 is 9. And for the bottom, we had 0 cubed plus 1, which is going to be 1. So we could go ahead and say from 9 to 1 of the square root of u du. Alright. Okay, so here it is, just cleaned up a little bit. So now just kind of go through and do what you know. 1 to 9. U, square root of u is going to be u to the 1/2 du, and just do that to put it in terms that we can use. And so we're going to have our 1 over 2 plus 1, u to the 1/2 plus 1, and the du goes away. We still have our 1/3, and that is being from 1 to 9 as far as in terms of u. So you can go ahead and clean that up a little bit, times 1 over, and so 1/2 plus 1 is going to give you 3/2, u to the 3/2 from 1 to 9. And so we're going to have 1/3. Let's see, go ahead and separate this a little bit so we don't get confused with it. So we're going to have 1/3 times, you keep the top part of the fraction right there, so you keep the 1, and you will change the sign, and then you will flip the bottom, fraction times u to the 3/2 from 1 to 9. And so that's going to give us 1/3 times 2/3 u to the 3/2 from 1 to 9. And so there, just multiply straight across. 2/9 u to the 3/2 from 1 to 9. And now it's going to be in terms where we can use our handy dandy equation, or f of b minus f of a. Okay, so now just go ahead and start plugging everything in. So we have 2/9. Our u for this one, our b, is going to be 9. So we're going to have 9 to the 3/2, so that's going to be the square root of 9 cubed. That's going to be minus our 2/9 times the square root of 1 cubed. Okay, so now going through and doing all that, we're going to have 2/9 times the square root of 9 cubed, which is 729. Minus 2/9 times, 1 raised to anything is 1, square root of 1 is 1. And that is equal to 2/9. The square root of 729 is 27. Make sure that looks like a multiplication instead of a minus. Minus, and then 2/9 times 1 is just 2/9. Okay, so we have 2 times 27, which should give us, let's see, 54. 54/9 minus 2/9 should give us 52/9 as our final answer.